we went. She carried the baby in the car seat, and her purse, and she carried the monitor part way, and I carried it part way, and we finally made it to the doctor, and I think that was the day they released her from the monitor, and we brought it here and had it until it was returned, and got back, and everything was fine, and I came home, and I believe I went to the store or something real quick, and when I came back, there was a message on the answering machine. It said, "Help, help, I need help." And I went down there, and the ambulance was there, and a fire truck, and they were all sitting on the couch in the living room there and wanting to know, well, she said that, she told me, well, Jim had told her that if she didn't feel well, to call the doctor. Well, instead of calling the doctor, she calls 911. And they were debating whether she wanted to go to the emergency room, or what did she not want to go, or what did she want to do? And they kept telling her, "Oh, you can take the baby with you. You can take the baby with you." And I said, "No. If she goes anywhere, I'll keep the baby." I just thought it would be better for her and the baby both. And so then she decides to go to, okay, they asked me, could I bring her home then? And I said, well, where are you taking her? And they said, we're going to go over there to Fair Oaks. Well, then I said, okay, I know where that is. I can get there, because I don't drive a whole lot. So then they decided that they were going to take her to Loudon. And which they did. And then when Jim come home in the evening, he was taking some computer courses, and he was at their test site taking an exam or test that evening, and wanted to know what was going on. And I said, well, they come, and she went to the emergency room or whatever. And so we sat in here and called the hospital, and we called them several times. They would either leave the phone just off the hook, wouldn't answer it. They would either just hang up. They wouldn't let him talk to her. They wouldn't say anything. They wouldn't tell him anything. And then the police came and surrounded the house, and said they had a warrant for his arrest. And then they brought her back, and she picks up the baby. Well, the police told me she was in really bad shape. She even might need surgery. And so, I'm about scared half to death about that time, because, it's like all this going on. And she comes back, and then she come in, she picks up the baby in the carrier, her pocketbook, and scoops up what's on the coffee table and takes that too, and puts it in her purse. And she goes. And of course they took Jim out in handcuffs.